Welcome to my garden. Hi, let's have a walk around the garden. These are my peonies I've had for many years. I've been growing them for more than 20 years in this backyard. When we put the garden in, we dug it out so that we could have a nice raised bed, and the peonies are at a great level for viewing. This is another one of my coral peonies. The coral is clearly my favorite. I have 5 different coral peonies in the garden. This peony is called the fawn, and if it was fully opened, we'd be able to see it's kind of got an opalescence on the inside of the petals, and they really kind of shimmer in the sunlight. But today it's not really cooperating. Okay, this is a peony that everybody teases me about. I've had it at the Peony Festival and I've won first place 2 times. This is a peony I bought in a bag at Walmart for $5. So you know what, those $5.
I understand you're working on your accreditation as an OHA judge, Horticultural Society judge. What advice would you give to people when showing peonies?
When you have your flowers at the show, the judges look for specific things. And we could use these 2 flowers as an example. On the inside of this flower, you can see some pollen already falling off of the stamens. So that's not really a fresh flower. This flower is about 3 days old. This one opened this morning, and as you can see, there's not really any pollen on the inside. So that's a much fresher flower for the show. So sometimes size doesn't make all the difference.
So what have we got here, Greg, and is this a good candidate for a show?
This is a really nice candidate for a show. Bigger would be a little better, of course, although we don't want the biggest flower, but bigger flowers do show better in a vase.
Okay, we're looking at a different angle here now, and yeah, I can see what you're saying about this one. And what about the bud next to it? Does it have any potential?
The bud does have a lot of potential. This is the time when I would want to cut it if I was going to save it for the show, if it was more than a day or 2 away. Okay, right now they're almost at the perfect stage for cutting to preserve for the show. So if our show wasn't for another 7 days, I could take this and cut it and leave at least 12 inches. I cut it off, roll it snugly, not tight, in newspaper, and put it in some kind of a plastic bag under refrigeration, not freezing, but in a fridge of some. When it comes peony time in our house, I have 2 large Ziploc bags full of flowers for the show. If you wanted to choose this one, because this bud is clearly larger, I would have disbudded this earlier when they first showed. As the peonies grow, you can tell larger buds from the next. So you pick your largest ones and disbud.
So you're talking about taking the side buds off?
Take the side buds off and disbud them, because see how the stalk is deformed now because of the buds, where this stem is more straight, not perfectly straight.
No, it's better.
And the time when you want to take them for cutting is, it sort of squeezes like a marshmallow.
Oh, that's a good analogy. I like that.